Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I am here to do a love reading for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, wherever you have those in your chart. And even if you don't have any major placements, there still could be something in here for you. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest, all that fun stuff. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a spread that I started with months and months ago. And we will see what pops out. It'll be interesting. I'm going to start with the wisdom of the oracle to give us the baseline of the story, and then we will see. And I haven't used this deck in quite a while, so I might need to read from the book. We'll see. Anyway, let's dive in. We've got here and now. Joan the Leo, hello and welcome. Flexible in protection. This is the one deck that I actually read the cards reversed. And exchanging gifts. Okay. So it's feeling like, the here and now card is all about being present, being in the moment. And JoJo is here. Welcome. Thank you. And yes, thank you everyone for liking, subscribing, and sharing. um, being in the present moment with whatever or whoever you're dealing with. Um, it could be that you are stuck in the past, thinking about what's happened, kind of dwelling on things. Or it could be that there's some anxiety trying to think about or plan for the future. Um, it's that thing that we humans often deal with, which is we just want to know everything now, and the way things unfold, typically it doesn't work that way. It makes me think of the quote, we can only understand our life backwards, but we must live it forward. Anyway, so with the flexible card in protection, there's a need here to release some kind of control or need for control. There's a need to be flexible, to be like the tree in the storm, where you're firmly rooted in what you know, what's important to you, but also able to sway, able to handle things as they come up, changes that come up. Um, and with exchanging gifts, it feels like this energy, being in the present and becoming more adaptable and flexible, will bring you to this place where you're able to have an equal exchange with the person on your mind. um, it's about it's about knowing that you each have something to bring to the table. And typically, I mean, none of us are alike, so there's a need to be open to what someone else has to say, has to think, what's important to them, that may be different from you. And so to recognize that even though you're not totally familiar with what they're bringing, that you can at least learn to accept where they're at, and eventually maybe learn to like what they're saying, what their ideas, something like this. And the Aries is here too. Hello. Okay, so let me go to the Tarot of Mystical Moments to do some clarifying. What is going on here? We have Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, based in reality, wanting to create some kind of stability, something with a solid foundation that is, um, you know, something that is taking root and going to blossom into something beautiful. And aces are always like a divine gift. Um, it always speaks to me of the universe kind of being there, being like, here you go. Here's a gift for you. Enjoy it. And you know, do what you want with it. Um, if you nurture this, it will grow into something beautiful. Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is the anxiety. So it makes me think that this is more about worrying about the future than dwelling on the past. Although it can be both. Um it This is why there's a need to be in the here and now. Be focused in the present moment and to learn to be adaptable and flexible because there's some kind of thinking, some kind of thought process that you're going through, that you're dealing with, that's keeping you feeling stuck. And there is a way out of this cage, but it's a little bit tricky to get out. And it's needing to look up and see that there is actually a way to get out of this kind of mental kerfuffle that you're in, and and free yourself. This is self-inflicted. And it could be that this new beginning, this person, you want this new beginning with them, but it's again, there's something that's got you all tied up in knots, feeling stuck. So, oh, but then we get the sun. This is what's on the other side of you allowing yourself the space to just don't try just try not tr- I want to say don't try to figure things out. Sometimes that can be really difficult, especially if you have a habit of overthinking or wanting to plan things, wanting to know exactly what's going to come next. Um, there's somehow you're gonna, again, through being adaptable, flexible, and try to stay present in the moment, it's going to help you get to this place of happiness and abundance, um, feeling illuminated, feeling like you and this person are, um, even if you are different, you both have something to bring to this connection that's going to make it so much better. All right. So let's go to, I'm going to go to my Mystic Mondays deck. We have the Eight of Cups. Often read as a card of walking away, swimming away in this case, moving on from something. I think this is moving on from those anxious thoughts. This is needing to submerge yourself in the darkness and take that midnight swim to the other end of the pool where it seems like this is kind of the deep end, and then eventually you get over here where you can actually touch the ground. You actually, you don't have to keep treading water when you move forward. Five of Wands. This is Okay. Typically, the Five of Wands is some kind of bickering, some kind of drama, chaos, with you and other people or another person. I almost feel like this is the drama and chaos that's happening within you. This is what's keeping you in this place of mental anguish. It could also be that this person that you like, you love, that you're romantically interested in. This has come up a couple times now where you two aren't totally on the same page. You two don't totally get one another. And there could be some combative energy between the two of you, which is why there's a need to be flexible and adaptable. There's a need to allow your person to be who they are, for them to do the same. Don't be in the pool. And King of Swords. Um this is about truth. This is about being 100% dedicated to to accepting the truth of the matter. Your own truth, but also your person's truth. This is a part of exchanging gifts. This is there's a, there's a strategy here for it's about being analytical. It's about using your logic to free yourself from the cage. To understand that just because someone has a different perspective or different preferences or whatever, that it doesn't have to be um oh, what's the word? Like leave you feeling like there's something wrong with you, or feel like you have to be defensive. It's sort of almost agreeing to disagree, but I don't think it's that there's necessarily a disagreeing here. It's more just needing to spend some time understanding something that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you and or your person. Really talking things out, really communicating what's important to the both of you. That's what's going to bring in all the happiness. It's going to help illuminate the situation, and and lead to abundance within the connection. So let me go to the good tarot next. Oh, I just saw 1331. Okay, we've got Four of Air. Taking some time to rest, heal, recover, rejuvenate. This is taking personal time and just taking care of you. Meditating. Meditating is going to help you with learning to become present. Learning to By meditating, you start to get a better handle on your own mind. In our culture, in so many cultures, we are taught that the mind takes precedence. But ultimately the mind is a tool. And we've learned that we just, you know, better to say we haven't learned how to um having trouble with words. how to have a handle on our minds. Typically, our minds are all over the place and, um, take us where it wants, not always where we want it to go. And so meditation is going to help with this. This is the mind's doing. And there's a need to pull out of that. And that's what releases you from the cage. And and meditation doesn't have to be sitting there with your eyes closed. There are all different ways to meditate. You can do an active meditation. You can go for a bike ride. You can go for a swim. um, you can do something that is enjoyable. Um, like, I don't know, any kind of thing where you can kind of pour yourself into. If you're, oh, sorry, itchy nose. Say you're an artist of some kind, pouring yourself into your attention into your art and creating, that is a meditation in itself. So, but yeah, let's keep going. We've got the 9 of fire, feeling uncertain um, about how to proceed, cautious. Cautious about wanting to take steps forward, especially in a direction that feels foreign, and meaning like you and your person need to find common ground, and you are feeling you you don't really even know where to go or how to deal with it. Maybe they are bringing stuff up in you where you're like, oh God, but if I think about things that way, then it's going to bring all these other things into question in my life. That can be, it can feel really scary and disruptive. And the emperor. this feels like this feels like you taking control of what's going on. I apologize for the sounds of lawnmowers and hedge clippers, whatever else. I was hoping they were done, and they are not, sadly. Um, Sorry for the sounds. Anyway, Emperor, taking control, being the authority of yourself, of your mind, knowing what you want, knowing that happiness is within your reach because of exchanging these gifts. What's important to you, you want to share with your person. They want to share what's important to them. And so it's trying to be open-minded, and also um if this person is truly important to you, you're going to you're going to want to work things out. Speak your truth. Focus on focusing on the logic of things, not necessarily the feelings that are coming up, because whatever feelings have been coming up have been left you leaving you feeling caged in some way. Okay, let me ooh I think I want to look at the deviant moon tarot. Ooh, now we have the empress, the emperor, and the empress. So you too are actually a very powerful, um it's a very powerful connection. This is the ultimate power couple, a very divine connection. Whether you resonate with the emperor or the empress, by the way, that's energy. It doesn't, gender doesn't matter. But this is this is feeling like needing to own parts of yourself that you've tried to keep hidden, and understand that your person is probably doing the same. As humans, we have the parts that we like and we have the parts that, you know, we try to keep hidden. And especially once you get into a connection, it's those parts that you've kept hidden that start to come out. Can't keep that shut down forever. And this is why shadow work is so important, because then you can kind of more comfortably show off all the different parts of yourself. Um, ooh, and we have the World card. It feels like this process with your person is is going to culminate in some kind of major um, accomplishment that you two, two of the best cards in the deck, the Sun and the World. It's like once you can kind of get a handle on all the anxiety, all the crazy stuff, all the feelings of doubt, or um, you know, if there is any kind of um, conflict, that you're going to go through it and you're going to come to a place where you feel like you've mastered yourself. You've mastered how how you show up in a relationship, and even within the connection itself, where then you two are actually able to move in a new direction. Um, because of there being a feeling of success, and, you know, gaining the rewards from having put in the effort. And Temperance. Oh my God. So we just got three major arcana in a row, actually, technically four. The Empress. And I didn't mention this. We have Aries, the Sun is Leo, um, the Empress is Taurus and Libra, I believe. I don't think the World has one. I think the World is all the signs. And Temperance, Sagittarius. Um, wow, so we got all fire signs represented here. That's cool. Plus all the minor arcana as well. But this speaks to me of this Temperance card is this waiting period where you've completed some major cycle, and there's always a period of time when something ends where it's kind of a transitionary period where you know something's ended, but you don't know what's going to begin, what's coming around the corner. And so it's a place of this place of waiting is your opportunity to focus on the here and now, to put what you've learned into practice, to take that epic nap, allow yourself the space to rest and heal if you so desire, if you need to, um, so that you can be ready for a new beginning, another new beginning. Where are we at? Let me get some. Actually, no. I'm going to pull some cards from the Osho Zen Tarot. Beyond illusion. Whatever you've been grappling with, there has been a certain amount of illusion that's kept you stuck, kept you stuck in your cage, kept you stuck in your, yeah, stuck in your head. And because of there being a butterfly here, this feels like it, this is about transformation, transforming yourself in a way that allows you to be more open, more allowing, more adaptable. Another major arcana, too. I believe that's the judgment card in other decks. And maturity. This is about blossoming from within. Maturity is about seeing your own worth and your own beauty despite what's going on around you. Learning to appreciate and love yourself in all the forms that you take in the world, in your life. And integration, 14. I forget what major arcana is number 14. What comes after death? Death is 13. So 14 is, can't think of it. Someone will say. Anyway, integration. That's so many major arcanas here. Yeah, this is it's self-explanatory. Bringing all the parts together. The yin and the yang. Um Temperance. It's temperance. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because there it is. um yeah, this is bringing into balance the light part and the shadow part, and doing it gracefully, seeing the bigger picture, tapping in to your higher power through your intuition. um Cycle completing, cycle beginning. No, there's no end or beginning in a way. It's just all part of the swirl of being. There's so often that point of transformation, and it's going to bring you to this place of happiness and abundance. It's really beautiful. This is really you being able to come together with your person in a whole new way. Um, so let me just I'm going to pick a rune card, finish things off. I just saw 2828. Perth row. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Like I was saying, meditation, and you don't even have to close your eyes to meditate. You can do gazing meditation, or you use like a candle flame, or you can like if you go outside, you can use trees, or some kind of plant, something that is alive, that's natural. Um, to kind of focus your gaze on, kind of a soft focus. And maybe that would also help you to keep from falling asleep. All right, so let me find Perthrow in the book. Okay, Perthrow. This rune card suggests the revelation of secrets or hidden knowledge. You could soon receive important information or learn something that sheds light on a situation that has frustrated or confused you. There will soon be a significant revelation of some kind, but the most likely source of that revelation will be from the intuitive wisdom already within you. Drawing this card could be a sign that you would benefit greatly from taking some time out to meditate and become more attuned to the still, calm voice within that knows what is in your best interests. In addition, it could also be a warning that you are being distracted from what really matters by external or material forces. What is external can never bring you fulfillment. Within you is all the magic, mystery, excitement, and knowledge that you need for a rewarding and successful life. Um, yes, this this is really what's going to help you get get the what's the word I'm looking for? The outcome. The outcome that you really want with your person. There's great potential here. So just be again, I'm gonna say the word, be patient, be patient with yourself, with your person, and know that you two are going to, I believe you will. There's great potential for you to find common ground and move to the next level with each other. So there it is. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thank you again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.